once again, I'm back. It's the Uncle, and welcome to another dope episode of, hopefully you guys already know what you watch, and if you've been tuned in, but for those who have not, TUBARS, the Uncle Brisson Review Show. Listen, in like fashion, I did this boy's last two albums, so why would I not talk about Dreamin' Out Loud by my man Nick Grant? I mean, it's only right, you know what I'm saying? But of course, I got an action-packed show for y'all today. Some dope videos, you know I'm a show. They calling this the next Rap City in the basement, y'all. Come on. You know, MTV Raps get put on. I'm in the basement. I'm doing the same thing. You feel me? Come on, man. My pickups this week. Stally, in like fashion, as y'all know, he's consistent with his latest artwork, you know, on all of his albums and mixtapes. Tell the Truth, Shame the Devil, in like fashion, always got something to say. I definitely had to pick that Joan up. My man Myson, come on, man. He doesn't get the respect he deserves, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I loved him back in the day when he was with the Violators. You know, he took a little fall, but that's okay, because he's right back at y'all. He got bars, and he always got something to say with his new mixtape, Gangsta, but woke as a mug. You know what I mean? Come on, man. My man Myson, what's the way the tape begins? That the Diet King joint, crazy. It just gets you hyped and ready for the tape. And another joint, an eye-opening joint, When You Win. I love that track. I love the message behind that joint. He got production by Switch Beats on this joint too. I was surprised, but you know the connections are always there. Then another really great album sonically, in my opinion. This boy Patrick Page II. Letters of Irrelevance. Y'all, this is just good music. You know what I mean? Sonically, it's just good music. Instrumentally, it's just good music. He got a little bit of hip-hop on here, R&B. I'm really getting some enjoyment out of this album. It's going to be a slept-on album this year, y'all. Then we got another good guy. I just found out about him. Good R&B boy. This boy, Lou Val. Lonely in Paradise. He got some really standout tracks on there. Not So Naive. The Earth Stood Still, getting some enjoyment out of that. Tawaya, this is really some more good music, y'all. If you're sleeping, you gotta wake up. This Recreate album, just again, sonically good, vocally good. Track Don't Hold Your Breath, I love that track. Falling Short is just another amazing track. Great background vocals, and also the story on that particular track is just so good. Then I got, of course, one of the most feared MCs in the game, alright? And I'm talking about none other than the great Bumpy Knuckles. If you're not familiar with my man Bumpy Knuckles, a.k.a. Freddie Fox, he's an old head in the game. The young boys probably won't appreciate him, but I definitely do, and y'all definitely need to too. This Pop Duke album touches on so many different topics. Got some dope features on here. What he got? Cool G. He got Lil Flame from MOP. Got Biz on this joint on the track. Check it out, y'all. I love that track. My man Big Gov on this In Love with the Game. V Styles on that joint too. But just such a dope track that just talks to the state of hip hop and what they put into the hip hop game, and it doesn't get reciprocated. There's no love. They giving love and it ain't no love back. I love that particular track. And also, the best track on this joint to me, in my opinion, is this track Motivation, because it speaks exactly to what's going on out here. The concept, you know, behind this track, it focuses on stuff that we think is okay. Stuff that can affect the future of our youth. This track talks to racism, social media influence, fooling yourself, thinking that you're bigger than what you really are, being desensitized because of so much stuff that we see on social media or on television or whatever. Pick what motivates you. Some people pick some stupid stuff, some people pick some good stuff. Freddie Fox, Bumpy Knuckles, beautiful, fam. That's all I can say. I don't even know what else I can say about that. This boy, Leon Bridges, more great R&B out here, y'all. It's tough to find, especially when you're listening to the radio. Good Thing, that's the name of the album. A nice change, again, in today's music. He has a nice voice. He got a really dope single out, nice video too. Another good little EP, this girl, Amber Mark. What is it? My God, Connection? It just means connection. I don't know. I don't speak other languages. Y'all probably making a fool of me or whatever the case may be. But y'all will see the album cover and all of that. I'm sure you're probably seeing it now, which simply means connection again. Her last EP, the 3:33 a.m. joint, was really slept on. It's a good album, y'all. And of course, I can't forget my man. He's been working so hard. Production is always dope. Brings you some bars, you know what I mean? Gives you that Shaolin type of, boom bap type of feel. And I'm talking about my man, Vinny Vendetta, aka Vinny with the swag, okay? And this Shinigami LP, I got this joint off of Bandcamp. And it's just, the production is so good. Sonically, it's amazing. He always teams up with my man Ralphie Reese. You gotta give some respect to my man Ralphie Reese. What's the track called? I don't know it's called 10 Blades, but it has another name on the joint. The production is just so crazy on this joint, y'all. That was what I grabbed this past week. See, this is what I'm talking about being in the basement. Yes! I'll be back after these messages.
You don't have to work and slave. Let electricity do it for you. You can have your...
Check. Straight out the gate. Yeah. Straight out the gate. Took some time off, got right back. I know they ain't like that. If it ain't real, don't write that. If it ain't good, don't hype that. Got off the phone with the day ones. They said we gon' bring the nights back. They can't even deny that. Every bar I spit, they tell me to rewind that, yeah. If you hate me, then it's grand theft. That just mean have a slow death. None of my writtens is grotesque. NA above y'all 12 steps. Done meditating, no stress. None of my dogs gon' go fetch. Kid tryna ball like the old Nets. I just want peace, hotel. Yeah, bad guy, still address people at they porch step. I ain't even packing out shows yet, but I'm everywhere as a known threat. Made it through the door with the bad one. You ain't get your foot through the door yet. Running on tracks like Dorset. This something y'all won't forget. Yeah, bad guy, don't get all in my way, please. Billie Jean, cause I light up the street. Tony D, Dirty 3, living me. Feeling froggy, I bet you won't leave. I put the sauce on the beat. None of you boys can compete. This how it feels to be me. Straight out the gate, this how it feels to be free. Y'all done awaken the beast. Y'all gon' play this on repeat. Y'all gon' hate yourself knowing that I could go crazy on boom bap and industry beats. Making y'all bow to my feet. That is a mission complete. Straight out the gate, it's time to show her I'm the king of rapping. I do my thing and I don't need reaction. And dry cleaners never see me slacking. Right. I'm yelling cut to really see you acting. I'm pulling up to really see what's happening. Right. I bang with static like the TV spazzing. I pitch it well like CC Sabathia. Straight out the gate, and I don't do what these rappers do, and I don't move how these rappers move. I punch better than meet me at the flagpole, 3:30 at the school. I'm dropping tears like the saddest dude. Joe Jackson couldn't find a better dude. Joe Jackson couldn't find a better dude. Yeah, bad guy, still address people at they porch step. I ain't even packing out shows yet, but I'm everywhere as a known threat. Made it through the door with the bad one. You ain't get your foot through the door yet. Running on tracks like Dorset. This something y'all won't forget. Yeah, bad guy, don't get all in my way, please. Billie Jean, cause I light up the street. Tony D, Dirty 3, living me. Feeling froggy, I bet you won't leave. I put the sauce on the beat. None of you boys can compete. This how it feels to be me. And I don't care how they feel about me. They just know they feel real around me. And every bar got a kick harder than what Holly Holmes did to Ronda Rousey. And ever since you been sleeping in the now, I'ma have to really probably drown him. And every bar got the glow, and I'ma have to light up his chest like Robert Downey. I'm flipping hats, no cap moves. I'm stealing souls, that's a jack moves. What's up with these rap dudes? Was free smoke to a vacuum. Could never say I was drawn. I ain't even got no tattoos. Well, bless me coming at you. Well, bless me coming at you. Yeah. Bad guy, still address people at they porch step. I ain't even packing out shows yet, but I'm everywhere as a known threat. Made it through the door with the bad one. You ain't get your foot through the door yet. Running on tracks like Dorset. Bad guy.
Hey, once again, well, yeah, I'm back, okay? And by now, if you don't know what this is called, then that's your fault. This is the second segment, or the second part, of the great hip-hop show, if I may say, TUBARS, the Uncle Brisson Review Show. And listen, my man Nick Grant, come on, man, how can y'all front on him? He's been making some waves in these last few years. If you haven't seen my review for his 88 album, that really impressed me. That's what got my ears open to him. He barred out crazy on that joint. I reviewed that joint. If you haven't seen it, you might want to go back and see it. Then he followed it up with a really, really great album called Return of the Cool, okay? Wasn't as good as 88, in my opinion, but it was still a dope body of work. So when I found out that this Dreamin' Out Loud joint was coming out in today's climate of music, I got a little excited because Nick Grant, to me, you know, displays real bars and, you know, makes some good music. So, you know what? I'ma hop right in, alright? So he teamed up on the intro with my man, BJ the Chicago Kid, alright? Now, BJ the Chicago Kid, very soulful, nice voice, you know what I mean? I did a review for his album, too. In case you haven't seen it, you might want to go back and do it. But it just, you know, sets the tone for the album. Then we hop into 96 Bulls. Now, I'm going to tell you, you know, it's nothing that at the beginning that's going to get you all crazy like, wow, you know what I mean? But he definitely got some dope quotables on here, you know what I mean? Wordplay, skills to start off this particular album. He got a line where he said, it's the land of the wise or the lamb in disguise. You know what I'm saying? My man Nick Grant always got something, you know, for your brain to ponder on, you know what I mean? Then we get into the Nicki Boombaye, alright? Or, yeah, Boombaye, whatever. Featuring DJ Khaled. Now, I'm going to tell you, I love this track other than my man DJ Khaled just cussing all through the joint. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that, you know, cussing ain't supposed to be in hip-hop music or whatever the case may be. But this is just, you know, it was unnecessary. It was unneeded, in my opinion. Especially with my man Nicki, you know, just killing this beat. He got some dope quotables on this joint. It gives you that boom back feel on that second verse where he displays that certain type of swag and that energy. That joint just pulled me in. He's such a dope young MC. And, you know, on this particular track, he wasn't sounding like the Wave. And we'll get into that a little later, you know, with the Wave situation. But again, all them F-bombs by my man DJ Khaled really wasn't needed on this particular track. Then we got All in Stride, all right? Just a quick track just displaying my man's rap skills again. You know, got the little chick in the middle, you know, basically telling y'all about yourselves, you know what I mean? Basically, y'all doing something for nothing. So I appreciated that with my man Nick Grant. Then we got Switched Up featuring Yo Gotti. Now, y'all know I'm not a huge fan of Yo Gotti. And it is, you know, two different spectrums here as far as bars go, you know what I mean? Yo Gotti, he's not horrible, but he's not as good of an MC as Nick, and I kind of seen what they was doing. Yo Gotti has a huge following, you know, also, you know, signed with The Rock and all of that, you know, and Nick Grant is just getting his feet wet in this industry, you know what I mean? He's doing a very good job, too. He's wearing those galoshes, too, just splashing all over the place, you feel me? But this track is okay. I think Nick kind of dumbed down his flow for this particular track. You know, I guess because Gotti was on there, and it does fit Gotti's style, the production. But the song, you know, it kind of, again, a little dumbed down. It talks to Nick, you know, now starting to get a little bit of attention because of his fame, you know, the different calls and stuff that you receive once people see you on or see you with certain people. So I appreciate that about the track. Then we get into Blue Cheese, you know what I mean? I wake up and get in my bag, you know what I'm saying? Got the little, like, Cap G type of chorus on there, sound like my man Cap G. Again, you know, on this particular track, I hear Nick kind of gearing his flow around what other people are doing in the hip-hop world. And one thing I appreciated about Nick Grant on his last two projects was his originality. It seems like he's looking for, you know, those ears, that the popular ears, if I could call them that, you know what I mean? It's not bad, but, you know, back on the Return in 88, he was kind of spitting game along with the bars, you know what I'm saying? And it just, this track just talks about getting cheese, blowing it, getting it back, you know what I mean? Not a bad track. Then we getting into the second half of the album, Save the Trildren. Alright, that's kind of hard for me to say, but whatever. Save the children, Trildren. Now this track drew me in. The beat starts to build. When the drums come in, my head started nodding crazy. He got a bunch of dope quotables on this track. This track is so dope, y'all. Please don't say anything bad about this track, because there is none. You know what I'm saying? It's a standout track, in my opinion. I love the line where he says, I'm keeping it funky with my circle like I'm eating a bag of Funyuns. Come on, man. Or like I'm eating Funyuns. Whatever. I didn't quote it exactly what it was, but y'all get drift. Then we got Father Figure. A nice touching track. It got that tweet sample, a story into his youth, basically talking to his father. He talks abuse, no fatherly direction, being disappointed rather in his father's absence in his life. Such a true to life track. I love the honesty. And then the last verse kind of talks kind of in third person of like a father, trying to reach out. Like before he passes away, you know what I'm saying? So just a really, really great track, y'all. I just appreciated this track. Then we get into the funeral skit. Then we get into probably the best song, in my opinion, on this particular album, Lincoln Apartments. This freaking track, come on, man. The first verse, rather, just talks to everything that surrounds, love. Everything that love encompasses, love for your family, love for music, the energy that you put out, the energy that you receive, how love keeps things in order in your life. You know what I'm saying? Then he gets into the second verse where he talks about hate, from like fake handshakes to rumors being spread about you, people scheming on you. Even the things that we do to ourselves that show we hate ourselves, women with the plastic surgery, poisoning your body, all of this. I love it, man. That Lincoln Apartments, Nick Grant, I gotta give you props on that, John. Then we get into Gentleman's Paradise. Come on, man. This track, it gives you that Mobb Deep Nas type of, y'all need to give it. That John, when they was on the boat cruising, like, it just give you that kind of feel, man. The production was so good, man. I don't even, the vocals, they fit the track so good. This track, it got to go down in history, y'all. I might be, piping it up a little bit, but guess what? This joint is just so dope. Sonically, it might be the best on the album. Sonically, as far as the production and everything. What'd he say? He said he's so well mannered. Niggas know he the nicest. Come on, man. With bars like that, how you going front on my man? So many quotables. Then we get into Gucci Plug featuring Dram. I'm not a huge fan of Dram. Y'all know that. That track is okay. You know what I mean? It's not, a highlight to me. Then we get into Black Woman. Of course, if you haven't seen this video, I reposted it on my IG. This is a really, really great track. Just appreciation of the black woman, mothers, wives, sisters, whoever, anybody that's in your life, that affects you, positively. Just such a very, very good song. Very positive and very much needed in today's climate as far as hip hop is concerned. Then we got into the last track, The Ode, featuring Sanye Elise. Love this track. A nice little story where he goes through like a relationship with an older woman. He took the situation, I guess, the relationship a little bit more serious than she did. The chorus kind of talks to a woman giving themselves to men when they really shouldn't. I guess kind of knowing their worth, men that really didn't deserve to have them. Love that. And then Sonya Elise, she kind of answers Nick at the end. And it's just such a dope track, to end the album. Really, really good, y'all. I'm going to rate this. I'm going to get off of y'all nerves. Nick Grant, Dreamin' Out Loud. Again, good production, has some good content. Playback value, I have ran it a few times, you know what I'm saying? And on an Uncle Bruce rating scale, it's not as good as his that 88. I'm sorry, Nick, but I got to give you my first cousin. That's a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Thank y'all for watching TUBARS. Peace. I'll see y'all next week. That Pusha T, John, I'm telling you.
Friends, I want paid pals. I don't want rent, I want mortgage payments. Making sure that girl right for me, hell, cause I ain't trying to sign